Hello and welcome to this video of Datatable Processing in Cyclone RPA Designer. We will design an automated process using functions under Datatable Processing and then give a brief introduction on high-performance data form functions. We are going to process two tables. One table contains employee information and the other contains department information. There are three main automation objectives. First is to deduplicate employee information and sort by employee number in the employee table. Second is to replace the department number in the employee table with respective names and city in the department table. Third is to count the number of employees in each city and output the result in a new Excel workbook file. Next, let's design this automated process in Cyclone RPA Designer. Functions related to datatable processing are listed in the function library under Data Processing and Datatable Processing. First, add two string variables named employee and department to store the file path of the two tables. Next, add a generate datatable node. Set file path to employee and output to employee datatable. Do the same for department datatable. Then we need to deduplicate the employee data table. Use Datatable deduplication node to do this. We can return the deduplicated data table back to its original variable. Next, we can use connect data table to accomplish the second objective. Configure the node as is shown here. Left table is employee data table. Right table is department data table. Choose internal connection, and the two connection bases are department number and department code. Set linked list to department code. The output is a new data table. We can name it employee and department. Now that we have the joined table, we can sort the employees by their number. Add a data table sorting node. Choose the joined data table, then add a sorting condition. The column is employee number column and the order is ascending. The output is still the same data table. Then we can export the data table. Choose the data table and specify a file path. Lastly, use group statistics to get the number of employees in each city. Choose the data table object. Set grouping by column as city. Remember to use quotation marks because city is a string. In group statistic condition, set statistical column to employee number, method to count, and result column name as number of employees. Save the output as employee number. Add an Export Data Table node to get the data as an Excel workbook. Debug the process. We can see that the two tables are merged into one, and the employees are sorted by number. Also, a new file is created with the expected statistics. Next, let's have a quick look at the high-performance data form functions in Cyclone RPA Designer. As Cyclone RPA robots are often employed to complete intense, highly repetitive tasks, they often need to process data at a huge scale, sometimes up to millions of rows. Compared with two-dimensional arrays and data tables, high-performance data form functions offer a simpler and more efficient way to process large amounts of data. The function nodes in high-performance data form section are mostly similar to those in data table section, presenting little to no difficulties in learning if you're already familiar with how to process data tables. With the powerful tools provided in high-performance data form function library, and many new nodes on the way in future updates, the Cyclone RPA Designer will become more capable than ever in processing larger amounts of data. And that concludes this video on Datatable Processing in Cyclone RPA Designer. Be sure to check other videos and our website for more information. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.